Hey everybody, welcome back to Live Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Oz. Jack and Letty are still in Lake Jackson because we're still doing the COVID stuff. So this one again is quarantine kitchen from my own apartment in Dickinson. So this one is something I had read about, and you're supposed to use some other kind of mushrooms, but I've heard you can use these. So I really want to try this. It's different. It's definitely not what I look forward to in burgers, but I'm definitely going to try it. So let's just try this, man. I got a slight recipe, but who knows. Before we do that, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Ring the little bell, get notifications, because we try to do these on Tuesdays and Fridays, but quarantine lockdowns and stuff kind of getting hard to do. So let us know. Just ring the little bell, and it'll pop up and let you know every time we do one of these. Let's get into it. So, okay, not a lot of stuff. So the biggest thing you're going to need is these mushrooms, right? So I got these. The big caps. I'm going to get some cheese, use some Swiss. Going to need 3 tablespoons of the butter, some bread. I was down to the end, so I'm using the butts, which is fine by me. I'm going to use whatever to dress your burger you like. Like, I use the Dijon and some mayonnaise and the gochujang. Like, this stuff is worth the entire set of food. Everything else is just your own choice what you want to do, but salt and pepper is the quintessential, and because it's us, it's garlic powder, and I'm going to use a little bit of the dill weed. I'm kind of on a kick because it's summer and I use that stuff. So first off, scrub your mushrooms. Always scrub your mushrooms. Okay, so I got these mushroom heads. They're nice and cleaned out. Now you get your skillet. You're going to put all 3 tablespoons of the butter in there and let that melt down. Like, I originally saw this and it was mushroom steaks, and instead of making a burger out of them. But then I fell down a rabbit hole and found that you can make these as a burger. So what you want to do before you put these in here, you want to go ahead and season one side. Like, go ahead and salt, pepper. What are you going to put on them? I use the garlic powder and the dried dill on the tops of these, and then cook them top down. Now there's a couple of different kinds of mushrooms you can use for this. This one I lucked out because it had one of the ones that was really rounded stiff. The other one's kind of flat. And then go ahead and put those in there. Now you want to cook them on either side for anywhere between 3 and 5 minutes. It depends on the mushroom itself. And now that the cap is down, go ahead and season the top. That way both sides are seasoned. You don't have one seasoned side, one that's not. So you can use a couple of different kinds here. And after 4 or 5 minutes, just flip it. It's like a burger. You don't want to be flipping it back and forth constantly. But after, I think I did these 5 minutes on either side. You can kind of tell, like my smaller, skinnier one is flattening out. It's sauteing, basically. And then I went ahead and put my salt and pepper on it here before I pull it off. So after 3 to 5 minutes, just pull it off and let it rest. You can serve it like this, like as just a mushroom steak. Take your bread and go toast it. If you don't know how to make toast, I can't take the time to show you how to make like toast. So you're just on your own. So while that's doing that, after, like I said, in 3 or 4 minutes, you'll see how it's starting to give, but it's still got that stuff. Go ahead and take your cheese while it's still over the fire. I put cheese on it. I picked a Swiss, but one of the white cheeses work better. Provolone, Swiss, that kind of stuff. Gouda works really, really well. It'll start to melt around the edges, and once you do that, just go ahead and get your spatulator, get you a nice plate, set it off to the side, and let it rest for a minute, okay? A minute or two, or whatever. It's just while you're dressing your bread. So, now you got your toast, nice and toasty on one side, and shake the shit out of your mustard. Don't get mustard water on your toast. That's one of the worst things in the world. It's a curse you can put on other people. Like, you don't like this video, I am going to curse you with watery mustard on all of your toast. Mayonnaise, same thing. If you don't know how to make a sandwich and dress it, man, I can't help you. Like, that's beyond cooking. That's just basic life survival skills. So get that smeared on. Now, the gochujang, the chili stuff, it can be strong, it can overpower, but if you take it, and what I did is put it on my mayo side, right, and then spread it in. You spread it out on there. It's not just giant mouthfuls of it. It's going to be like a hint of it all through the thing, right? You see how it's on there? I was trying to do it with one hand. I'm not that coordinated. I apologize. So just spread it edge to edge. It's optional, not mandatory, but it's how I enjoy it. So just go ahead and put your burger straight on there. You don't have, like I said, any of the condiments here are completely optional. So there you go. I dressed mine next to some tater tots, man, because it's just like a burger. This tastes just like most burger. It's got a different texture. So if you're into different textures, I don't know if you'll dig this, but it is completely different. It is a very good option. It cost me all total, even with the tater tots, about $8. So this is super cheap, super easy. It fed me at least twice. It's filling. Try it. And there you have it, man. It's an alternative to burgers. I've seen them grilled. I've seen them pan fried stuff. So that's what we did. If you do it differently, man, you want to see us do it differently or whatever, put it down in the comments. Let us know. Or you can find us on social media, man, at Facebook or Patreon or Pinterest at Living Between Paychecks Kitchen there. Or you can find us at Instagram at Living Between there too. And we'll see you next time.